This is 12 Months in a Hammock, May edition.
What do I got to do to my love to make you understand me? Where do I find the peace in your heart to keep you satisfied? What do I got to do to my love to make you even notice? Where do I find the words in my mouth to cut through the air tonight? 'Cause every day I know that I'm learning. Age, it ain't the only thing in life. But if memory's all you have, then I can't find you.
Okay, so this month we're going to go over the D&D travel hammock a little bit. I'm going to show you what it's like to sleep in this hammock on the ground, because it doubles up as a bivy sack, so you can kind of hang it up in the trees or lie on the ground and sleep overnight on the ground. So we're going to test it out on the ground, and then I'll show you what it's like hanging from the hammock. I don't really like it too much hanging from a hammock, so that's why I'm going to sleep overnight in the ground this time. But you can see it's a pretty nice sacks it comes with, and 900 grams weight for the hammock and 720 grams for the tarp. So I'm going to set it up, show you what it's like to set it up, and then we'll try it out from there.
Shortfalls and little sins, close calls when no one wins. Stand tall but running thin, I'm wearing thin. Oh, why are we keeping score? 'Cause if you're not laughing, who is laughing now? I've been wondering if we start sinking, could we stand our ground? And through everything we've learned, we've finally come to terms. We are the outsiders. I got my holster around my side. Just 'cause I'm wrong, it don't make you right. No, you ain't right. Oh, why are we keeping score? You're free to roam on the outside. We found a home on the outside. There's more to see on the outside. We choose to be on the outside. You're free to roam on the outside. We found a home on the outside. There's more to see on the outside. We choose to be. My heart is numb. The feeling that I get from the way you shake your voice, curse this bit of love. And oh, it's cold, living in a folding home. We were just kids back then, too scared to be alone. You leave me in the dark, recounting all my sins. You put words in my mouth, but who is gonna mend these wild and said, oh, it's cold, living in a folding home. We were just kids back then, too scared to be alone. I said, oh, it's fine. My legs are unsteady by the way you close your eyes. I wish we could hear it while you leave me in the dark, recounting all my sins. You put words in my mouth, but who is gonna mend these wild and said? My heart is numb. The feeling that I get from the way you shake your voice, and curse this bit of love. And oh, the fire, hands are unsteady by the way you close your eyes. I wish we could hear it while you leave me in the dark, recounting all my sins. You put words in my mouth, but who is gonna mend these wild and said? It's cold, living in a folding home. We were just kids back then, too scared to be alone. You hold the fire, and there's no unsteady by the way you close your eyes. Wish we could hear it while.
Okay, step one complete. Created my tarp shelter using my poles, just to show you how you can do it without using any trees or anything. So that's a pretty good little rain tarp, just in case it starts to rain I can kind of get some protection there. So basically I just extended my trekking poles, tied one end to the tarp and the other end over to peg in the ground. So I'll add the hammock slash bivy underneath and then we'll show you what it looks like after that. Okay, so I set up the DD hammock slash bivy. As you can see, it's got everything good to go under my nicely held up tarp by my trekking poles. Now the way this works is it has a bug net that you would normally attach to a tree, and I've attached that wire right here, go all the way up to my trekking pole, and that'll hold the bug net up out of your face and stuff. Now they put a stick in between here, which is cool, and it helps spread it out, but it'd be nicer if these ends were sealed off a little, or maybe even another end, another rivet on the side there to make it so it could be a little bit wider. I mean, it keeps it out of your face pretty good. You can kind of see inside there. I'll show you inside in a minute. Now, what I've done is you stretch this part here out, and that's where your webbing is held, which is normally attached to the tree, but I attached it out to the pegs that are holding the tarp. Now I did that on both sides, which will hold this so it doesn't like curl up on you while you're sleeping and stuff. And I got my mat in there now, and let's climb in there. I'll show you what it looks like inside. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so another thing about this hammock is it is double layered. You see here, which is sealed by some Velcro. 3 Velcro straps there in the middle. So you can throw your mat and stuff under there, but I like to have it in there with me so I can adjust it easily. This is waterproof, so if it does rain and the rain does get under me, I should be fine. Hopefully it rains tonight so we can kind of test that out. It's not supposed to, but it'd be cool if it did. And we'll climb in here. So we've got the double zipper. Another thing that's really nice about this hammock is when I got it, I never had any loose threads or anything. People always complain about that kind of stuff when I hear reviews, but that wasn't really an issue for me for this hammock. So that was kind of nice. Alright, let's see, I set that camera up here for a second while I just zip everything up. So get any bugs in here for tonight. Alright, so here we go. We're in. So as you see, there's lots of space for my head. The net's not touching me at all, which is nice. You don't want the net to be up against your face, getting eaten by mosquitoes. And there's lots of foot room down here without net touching, which is also kind of nice. I set this hammock up once before, and I don't know if I did it properly or not, but there wasn't as much space, so this time it is looking a lot better. It'd be kind of nice if there was something here that I could put a loop in and kind of peg it out so the sides aren't droopy. See, this side's kind of sagging down, but if it was pegged out, I mean, it'd make it at least the appearance so there's a lot more space in here. So it kind of sags down. That's kind of a bummer. It also has these nice loops here on the inside as well as the outside that you can attach a cord across, so you can kind of hang up some stuff there if you want. It comes with a bungee cord. I don't like the bungee because it sags right down to my stomach, gets everything right in my face. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, I'm gonna sleep in it tonight. We'll try it out, and I'll give you some more reviews on it after I get a good night's sleep, hopefully. Lying in here now reminds me of why I like hammock camping, and I don't like to sleep on the ground. It's not comfortable to be on the ground, but whatever, we'll deal with it tonight, and then we'll set it up in the trees tomorrow. Alright, stay tuned. So I'm here getting ready to go to sleep, and it's about 20 degrees, so it's pretty warm out. But yeah, it's pretty comfortable, pretty cozy. If you don't really like tight spaces, it's a little tight in here, but aside from that, it's not too bad. I'm gonna go for sleep and see how it is. I miss being up in the hammock and not on the ground, but aside from that, we'll see how it goes.
Okay, so just finished sleeping in the DD travel hammock on the ground because it goes into a bivy, like I've said. Anyways, I do know now for sure that I hate sleeping on the ground. But overall it was pretty good. There's lots of space, lots of ventilation. It's definitely a pretty good bivy. I'd like to try it out in the rain just to see if you get soaked or not. but I'll have to wait for a rainstorm or something for that to happen. So I'm gonna get up, go set it up in the tree, and show you what it looks like in there.
Okay, here's the DD travel hammock set up like a hammock. I'll show you what I like about it first, and then I'll go over the stuff I don't like. What I like is that you can enter from the hammock on both sides, so you got your zipper to enter here, and then also on the other side, so you can get in and out on both sides there. That's pretty cool. Another thing I like about it is it's double layered, so you can stick whatever you want under here, whether it be a mat or some of that heat shield stuff, whatever you want. It's nice how it can go down to the bivy. It's pretty cool about that. But I mean, aside from that, there's not too much I like about this hammock. I find it uncomfortable. I'll show you what I don't like. Okay, so I don't like this setup here to keep the bug net out of your face. These ends need to be sealed off because it always slides closer, and then the bug net kind of gets in your face, so you can't ever get it to stay good. I don't like this webbing. You kind of tie it on like a shoelace, and then if it was raining, this whole thing will get soaked, this part will get soaked, and then eventually you'll get all wet. So I don't like that. I do like this bungee cord, that they gave you this nice bungee cord to go with the bug net so it doesn't get wrecked. But again, look at this part here, like this stuff won't just stay stretched out. So I guess that's something I could just fix by sewing this end off a little bit, but I mean, that'd be a nice thing at the manufacturer. If you don't have to make a lot of modifications on the thing when you get it, you want to just be able to use it. Alright, so I'll climb into it now, and I'll show you what it looks like when you're lying inside of it. Okay, so here we go. So, can I just sit yourself in here, get that bug netting out of your way, take my shoes off. And here we go, we're in. Now, zip it up here. Now, as you can see, it kind of cocoons you in here. My shoulders are squished together. Like, it's just not comfortable. And even up here, the bug net thing still, you have to slide it over. I mean, it does do a good job keeping it out of your face. I'll give them that much. But you always have to be adjusting it. So that's kind of a bummer. But I just don't like the fact that it kind of squishes you in here. And I mean, if you're in the hot summer, this material is so hot. I remember I was camping and I was just sweating. And as soon as you get into like the war bonnet or something, you get the cool breeze coming by you. And in this hammock, you just get hotter and hotter. So I don't like that part of it. You feel there's lots of pressure points, so like you have to always be adjusting yourself to get away from the pressure points. It'd be nice if they had like some sort of strapping like the war bonnet, the Hennessy that pulls the sides out. I mean, if they had that, it would keep the hammock from squishing your sides and everything. So that's another thing you got. And look at the webbing, the bug net would be way better as well. So if they had something like that in here, that would definitely improve the hammock. But overall, I don't really like this hammock. I wouldn't go camping in it. I'd probably just use it to sleep on the ground. And like, you know, I don't really like sleeping on the ground, so that's a lot to say. Alright, so we'll get out of the hammock and show you some more stuff. Okay, so another cool thing about this hammock is because it has the double entry side zipper, you can kind of open it up and it looks like this. That's pretty neat. It'd be cool if a lot of other guys did that. So you can kind of just sit in there and read or whatever, and you got open air coming in from both sides. And another thing I forgot to mention is it has these pockets here. so you can't really fit much in there. It's kind of a small pocket, but they are there. And there's one on both sides too. So there you go. Okay, here's another feature. If you want to just hang out in the hammock, you don't want to use it for sleeping, you get the bug net is here, so you can just flip it around. There you go, not to worry about wrecking the bug net or having it in your face. It's kind of cool. This is definitely the way I like to use this hammock. Just for hanging out at the beach or whatever. It's kind of expensive for a hammock like that though. Those you can get usually for like $10. So if that's what you're going to get it for, you may want to think about going for a Grand Trunk Nano 7 or something like that. So overall I give this hammock a 7 out of 10. Just because it has so many cool features that I like, and the only thing is it's just not that comfortable sleeping as a hammock. It does a lot of cool stuff, which is neat, which is why I gave it such a high rating. But it is really cool how it turns into the Bivy, and that was pretty neat. It was comfortable, it was spacious, I really liked it. So I mean, if you need something that's can go back and forth and is very versatile, then yeah, this is a good hammock. But if you're looking just for a hammock to go camping in and you want to use it for a hammock, then I'd suggest going for something different like the War Bonnet or Jacks are better. Anyways, we'll stay tuned for next month's video, and I hope to see you then.